What's going on, guys? Who wants to talk about money? Money. Let's talk about some New Zealand money, New Zealand currency. What we got going on is let's talk about money. Cash Money Brothers. Okay, so in New Zealand, there are 5 notes. There's the 100, the 50, the 20, the 10, and the 5. Okay, we'll go over those. And there's also 5 coins, which is kind of cool. There's the $2, the $1, the, what is that one? The 50, the 20, and the 10 center. The 10 center looks like the penny. There's no 5 cent and there's no 1 cent. Weird, man, that blows my mind. So I guess everything's rounded to the 10 cent. But let's go over these bills first, and then we'll go over these dollars. Okay, so the $100 bill. Okay, the $100 bill. It has the watermark. All these bills have watermarks on them, depicting. If you look closely, you will see the denomination that they depict. So the $100 bill has a picture of Lord Rutherford of Nelson. What did Lord Rutherford do? He won a Nobel Prize medal. Okay, and the patterning of this, the patterning of this bill is called the Wakaro Kotahi patterning. Now you're gonna have to look that up because I don't know what the heck that means. On the back of the 100 is the mohua. The muhua bird is the yellowhead bird. So what that bird is a small insectivore. That means it eats insects. Endemic to the South Island of New Zealand. Okay, so it's not the national bird, but it's a bird indigenous to the South Island of New Zealand. Okay, so that's the 100. The 50 bill right here. That's cool looking. That dude there. That dude is Sir Apirana Nagata. That dude was a prominent New Zealand politician and lawyer. Wow, politician, they get on the dollars of bills over here too. He has been described as the foremost Maori politician, Maori means people of New Zealand, to have ever served in Parliament, and is also known for his work in promoting and protecting Maori culture. Okay, that's why he's in it, because he's a culture dude and language. All right, cool. So the back of the 50, and of course we got the seal. All of them have the seal, unlike the American bills. But the back of the 50 is a kokako. Oh wait, shoot. And the patterning is the meeting house, the Poruangi meeting house. That's what that is. And the patterning is a Putama patterning. I'm not into patterning, so that's the Putama patterning. The back of it, this dude here is the Kokaku. Okay, we talk about it's a blue wattled crow. Okay, and that right there, let's see, is a sky blue mushroom. So they got the shrooms over there in New Zealand going on over there. So the crow and the mushroom on the 50. Cool. That's pretty cool looking, huh? That's pretty cool looking. I like that. Going to the 20. The 20. That's a cool looking bill right there. I think I'm gonna keep one of those. The 20. Got the watermark. The 20. I bet you that's the Queen, right? That's Queen Elizabeth II. All right, Queen Elizabeth II. That's the New Zealand Parliament buildings over there, the New Zealand Parliament buildings. God save the Queen. Okay, on the back. See, when you flip them over, they're not like the American dollars. You gotta flip them over, okay? So the 20, that looks like a, that's called a New Zealand falcon. The Maori term is Keriaria. Keriaria, I don't know. We'd call that the New Zealand falcon, okay? We'll just call it that. And this right here, okay, this right here on the 20, that's called the Te Pue o Unuku. In other words, that's the Mount Tapunuku Marlborough Rock Daisy. Okay, hopefully you got that. So culture on these bills. Okay, the 20. That's cool. I think that's the coolest looking one. Not cause hot Queen Elizabeth II, but the cool looking eagle. Falcon, my bad. Right, the New Zealand falcon. Cool. All right, moving on to the 10. Check this out. Kate Shepherd. Bless you. Kate Shepherd. Kate Wilson Shepherd, okay, was the most prominent member of the women's suffrage movement in New Zealand. Dude, she suffered, man. She was born in Liverpool, England, and she immigrated to New Zealand with her family in 1868. Then there she became an active member of various religious and social organizations. So social lady, including the Women's Christian Temperance Union. Wow. In 1887, she was appointed the WCTU's National Superintendent for Franchise and Legislation. And there she took advantage of that position to advance the cause of women's suffrage in New Zealand. And I was just kidding, dude, that don't mean suffering. That's the women's right to vote, bro. Okay. So, cool. Kate Shepherd. Massive movement for women's rights. In the back, yeah, I think I like this bill the best. Yeah, I changed my mind. This is my favorite bill, the 10 right here. Wait, hold on. So back to the front. Not only with Kate over here, Mrs. Shepherd, we got this cool looking thing. Check out this the color on this thing. That right there, that thing right there, that's the white camellia flowers. That's pretty cool. White camellia flowers. And the patterning, the patterning, that's cool patterning. The patterning is Mangaroa patterning, which is in Marui, it's called Parapura Wetu. Yeah, man, see, I got that one. I'm starting to learn Maori now, right? Okay. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what this thing is. I guess that's a proof that it's built, man. But that's pretty cool right there. I like that. So this is my favorite bill right here. So on the back, what we got going on is we got the Wio, which means the blue duck. They got a blue duck with her ducklings. Wio, right? Wio. That's pretty cool. And we got the pineapple scrub. I think that might be the pineapple scrub. And the New Zealand Kio. Okay, that's one of those. Not real good with plants. But so we got 2 plants and a duck on the back. Pretty cool. And that's a cool looking watermark right there. Yeah, that's the best one, man. I like that one. 10's my favorite. I'm gonna keep one of these 10s. I'm gonna keep one of these 10s, huh? 10s, yeah. 5. This is an ugly dude right here. Nah, man, I'm just kidding. Kidding, y'all. Don't get mad at me, okay, New Zealand? He's cool, nice looking dude, okay? The 5, that's, yeah, man, I was just kidding with that dude. That's Sir Edmund Hillary, man. Everybody knows Sir Edmund Hillary, right? This dude, he looks all rough and rugged, right? Because he was a New Zealand mountaineer, explorer, and philanthropist. I mean, that means he had a lot of money. Hillary and Nepalese Sherpa mountaineer Tenzing Norgay became the first climbers confirmed to have reached the summit of Mount Everest, dude. Come on. That's the first dude to reach Mount Everest. And we got him on the 5 of the New Zealand dollar. And also, by the way, they call these bills Kiwis. So I got 5 Kiwis right here. Okay, 5 Kiwis with Sir Edmund Hillary. Mount Cook right there. In Maori, that's called Aoraki. Aoraki. But that's Mount Cook. Okay. And the patterning, if you notice that, is the KO patterning. That's pretty cool, huh? These bills are so sweet, man. They look cool. Okay, moving on to the coins. Okay, so them are the bills. All right, moving on to the coins. They've got 5 coins as well as 5 notes. So they've got a $2, a $1, a 50, a 20, and a 10. And like I said, the 10 looks like a penny. But they don't have 5 cents or 1 cent, which is kind of weird, but it's how they do it. So it ain't weird, it's just different. So on the $2, well, I guess on, let's see, on all of them, yeah, on all of them on the front, man, they just, God save the Queen. I tell you what, they've got Queen Elizabeth II on all of them. On all of them. Yeah, she's, they ain't gonna mess around over here. They got the Queen Elizabeth, so don't be messing with the fronts. Okay, so on the back, they've got on the $2 coin, on the back of that one is the Kotuku, which is the Great Egret of New Zealand. The Great Egret. And the composition of this coin is aluminum bronze. Aluminum bronze. And the edge is interesting. It looks like that it's called a grooved. It's grooved, but it also has, it looks like a kind of like an Oreo cookie coin. It's got 2 top and bottom, two sides smashed in between with a golden cream filling, right? So it looks pretty cool, man. I mean, it looks like it's got some gold inside with like it's clamped, smashed together. That's pretty cool right there. That's neat. Aluminum bronze. It's got the edges grooved, smashed between, or it's got the edges grooved, and in the middle a smooth center layer. Sweet. So that's the 2. The $1, the 1 Kiwi coin is slightly smaller than the $2. It's got the grooving, intermittent milling is what they call it, intermittent milling. So they got groove, smooth. That's how you know it's a $1 one. Like if you was blind or something, you can, feel it or something. I'm not sure, but you know that it's real by the intermittent milling. Of course, it's got the Queen, God save the Queen, and on the back it's got the kiwi and that plant right there. That's known as the silver fern. Okay, so that is the $1. $1 is smaller than the $2. Okay, next up on the list, and those are kind of goldish bronze coins. Next is the silver coin, nickel-plated steel. It's pretty heavy because that's steel with nickel plating on top. Okay, that's the 50 cent. My man 50 cent. No, my coin 50 cent, right? Okay, so that's the 50 cent coin right there. Nickel-plated steel. It's plain. Check this out. There's on the edge, there's nothing there, so nothing special on that. On the back side is pretty cool. That is the HM Bark Endeavor and Mount Taranaki. So that's the Endeavor. Also known as the Bark Endeavor, was a British Royal Navy research vessel, right? That Lieutenant James Cook commanded to Australia and New Zealand on his first voyage of discovery from 1768 to 1771. Bam, there you go. All right, that's the Endeavor, right? Pretty cool. All right, next up is the 20 center. The 20 center. And they call them cents too. They call them cents. There's 100 cents in the to the dollar. Okay, so the 20 center. The 20 cent is nickel plated. The edge is called the Spanish flower because it's kind of notched, maybe. It looks like a Spanish flower, maybe. I don't know, but that's just what it's called. So it's notched, so you know that that's the 20. That's the 20 center. The front, of course, is the queen, and the back, it's this cool little monster dude here. No, not the monster dude. He kind of looks like a monster dude, but he's not. So that's the Maori carving of Pukaki. That's the chief of the Ngati Wakaui. Yeah, man. So that's like a chief of one of the biggest, not tribe, but a grouping of the society. Okay. And then the patterning right here, that's traditional Koru Kauhaiwai pattern. And of course, I'm saying all this stuff wrong, so if you're from New Zealand, my bad, I apologize. But I'm doing the best I can. The penny, not the penny, the 10 center, the lowest denomination of the coin, right? Copper plated steel. So that's copper plated, whereas the other one was nickel plated. Copper plated steel. This also has the smooth edge there, the plain edge, they call it the plain edge. And on the back is the Maori Koruku, or otherwise commonly known as the carved head. Bam. So there you got it. So there you have it, guys. The 5 bills and the 5 coins. Pretty cool. So the lowest denomination of the bill is the 5. The lowest denomination on the coin is the 10 center. Hope you learned something. If you like this, go ahead and do your thing, like, comment, subscribe, and I wish you amazing travels. Peace.